Thanks to ROBOCOP's insubordination, we finally have something concrete.
At your service.
Wendell Antonowski struck a deal with the street vultures at Highland Park.
A place where, for some reason, we weren't supposed to go.
Be that as it may, we're on the lookout for anyone from this biker gang. We also know what he's looking for.
Yeah, dead bodies.
Dead bodies whose brains are still intact, to be precise.
Wow, that's even more messed up. Why would he need them?
We'll get to the whys, but for now we need to focus on catching Spike. He's our connection to Wendell Antonowski. Since they know we're onto them, I'm expecting them to be in hiding.
They're not hiding. Put on Channel 9.
What in the hell?
I repeat, OCP Bank is being robbed by the notorious street vultures. We'll keep trying to get closer for a better view.
All right, everyone pack up. I want you all to be at SWAT's disposal.
Sergeant, am I back on the case?
I don't think Becker will give me grief if I let you go save OCP's money. You're reinstated. Everyone, move out!
Oh, look at that. One of the cops was actually bothered to show up. No need, SWAT's got it covered.
What is the situation?
Vultures came up with the great idea of robbing the OCP bank. They've got hostages, and they claim there's a bomb. They must be crazy to think that OCP will just let them leave with their money.
Was there any sighting of Spike?
Not yet. But I'm sure they wouldn't pull such a stunt without their leader.
What is the plan?
Let me make this clear. It's SWAT's plan. You're no part of it.
Then you are going to need a new plan.
With this buggy brain of yours, you think you still remember how to put the heat on them scumbags?
I prefer to serve justice cold.
I can see your bank job turned out to be quite intense. Ed 209's behaving themselves?
So far, so good.
You should be heading towards the vault. It's through the office area.
You now have 15 seconds to comply. You now have 15 seconds to comply. You now have 15 seconds to comply.
Damn machine!
There's an armored gate in lockdown mode in front of you. Find a way to get past it. Try finding the weakest spot in the wall around the gate and breach through that.
Neutralized! You thought you were getting cold feet. Come on, boys. Let's finish him. Keep moving! Can't fall behind! Take him down! Team strong! Herb neutralized! Continue forward! Our line of work is about this.
ROBOCOP, I've received information that the bank manager is held hostage in the vault.
Where exactly is it?
Find the manager's office, and we'll go from there. It's at the far end of the office area.
Your presence here is unauthorized.
So is depriving thousands of people of a roof over their heads, but OCP doesn't seem to mind that.
Explain.
Delta City, a heaven on earth that OCP plans to build in place of old Detroit? A city of the future where there is no crime or poverty. Do you believe the commercials?
I am working on the no crime part.
Then OCP may become the object of your attention soon. In order to create Delta City, OCP must first get rid of people who live in old Detroit. Now that's a topic I'd rather do a story on than you glitching. OCP offered these people investment in the project. The value of their property, the later gains will far...
You do not believe...
It's OCP. There must be a... I believe that's a loophole that OCP...
That is only...
And I need time to prove that my suspicion is true.
You can go, but if you continue to disobey the law, you will be detained.
Maybe I should have treated you more like a police officer than OCP's property. Anyway, the city owes you. And I owe you too.
I can see you've reached the manager's office. Great. Now look for a switch that unlocks the doors that lead to the vault. If I was a bank manager, I would probably ask for that switch to be installed somewhere around my desk. Now, take the doors behind the desk and turn left. The way to the vault should be open now.
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful employer of his hard-earned savings.
We're opening this vault with or without your help.
Shut my fucking hand off! ROBOCOP! I knew our founder would send his best.
We're not done yet.
Mr. Becker, you're still alive.
I only played dead so I didn't end up like you, with a bomb strapped to my body.
ROBOCOP, you have to defuse it. The explosion could cause the company enormous losses.
An opportunity for an ambitious officer.
I'll be watching you, from a safe distance.
Officer Washington, I am looking at a ticking bomb.
A bomb? Okay, I'm passing you through to the bomb squad.
There is no time. I will need your help to defuse it.
Gosh, I mean, I'll do my best, but just give me a moment. First aid, kidnapping...
Are you looking for a bomb defusing chapter in the police manual?
Found it! First rule, call qualified personnel. Oh, no. Okay, tell me what you see.
Four cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
4 connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts. It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vultures.
Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay, so they used this kind of bomb before. According to the diagram, you should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time to the one with the lowest voltage.
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables. Which one do I detach first?
Okay, maybe this isn't the time, but I'm colorblind.
Based on my engineering database, I have determined that the order of detaching the 12-volt cables is irrelevant.
So you knew all along?
I thought you may learn something here.
Okay, then start with the 24-volt connector, then proceed to detach the 12-volt cables.
I will not contribute to depriving... ROBOCOP! Mr. ROBOCOP!
An opportune...
I'll be
Officer, I am... there is no...
Gosh, first...
Are you...
Found it. Okay.
Four cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
4 connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts. It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vultures.
Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay. So they used this kind of bomb before. According to the
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables.
Okay.
Based on my engineering database, I have determined that the order of detaching the 12-volt cables is irrelevant.
So you knew all along? Okay, then start with the...
I will not contribute to depriving my... ROBOCOP! Mr. Ro...
I need the support.
I saw that Orpheus kid playing puzzle games on his breaks. Ask him for it. I'll be watching.
Officer, I am looking...
A bomb?
There is no...
God, first aid.
Are you looking...
Found it. Okay.
Four cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
4 connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts. It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vultures.
Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay. So they used this kind of bomb before. According to the diagram, you should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time to the one with the lowest voltage.
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables. Which one do I detach first?
Okay, maybe this isn't the time, but I'm colorblind.
There is one way to be sure. I will safely detonate the bomb.
You could have done that straight away?
I thought you may learn something here.
It was just a minor incident. Ready to get back to business? 'Cause I need to make a withdrawal. Like, now.
Well, I should really check upstairs.
Nonsense. This is OCP. Money comes first. Now, open the vault.
There you go, sir.
Great. Now out of my way. What the hell is this? Where is all the money?
Our founder has most of our capital tied up in a very ambitious and resource-heavy project.
I can't believe old man's blowing all of OCP's money on Delta City.
Have some respect, young man.
Arnold's back with the money in the next... We're leaving.
You should be proud to work for such a great man.
At this rate, soon there might be no one left to work for him. See what I'm talking about?
Damn machine!
Good.
You're out of the bank already?
I am in pursuit of the remaining bikers. I have followed them into a tunnel.
So that's how they must have gotten here in the first place. It seems they're retreating into the old industrial area. That must be where they've hidden their getaway vehicle. You gotta hurry.
My head!
ROBOCOP, there's a deserted warehouse nearby. It's the only building with street access in the area, and it's big enough to store their vehicle. It's your best bet to proceed there.
Roger that. I am listening, Creep.
ROBOCOP!
Why did Wendell Antonowski send you here? This was a suicide mission.
We no longer deal with that arrogant prick. We had an agreement. We held our end of it. And apparently it slipped his mind to pay us for our services. Well, that didn't sit well with us. So now we're out to get what we're owed.
The only thing you are owed is a prison cell.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm a vulture. I need my space. I'll see you around, cop.
There he is, the man who gets our pensions.
Before the attack, we all thought our money would be safe at the OCP bank.
Yeah, glad we got Murphy on our team.
I have pertinent...
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, Becker will chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
What's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it. ROBOCOP, is that you? I can't see anything.
I am standing in front of you, Officer O'Neill.
Oh, CP skimps on everything. Fired our maintenance guy to...
We need to get the power back.
I am equipped to deal with...
Follow the cables. They should take you to the fuse box. Detroit's shining beacon of hope.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
We are going to
I'm
build
ready for
a
you,
brand
Robo.
new city where Detroit
I'm
now
afraid not.
stands.
Looks like OCP is
Delta
really
City
cutting
is
costs
the
where it can.
only hope
God
that
knows
we
what they're...
have.
Next. Or who? Hello, RoboCop. Congratulations. How do you feel about being...
I serve the public trust. I do.
No. Your sense of duty is what drives you. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at...
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important part of your life.
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate?
They would not want to see me like...
Perhaps not. But the alternative isn't much. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember? I see. Memories can be painful. Especially when they're connected to the thief that broke into my house. I mentioned he was an addict who'd come over to... As you can imagine, my last memory of...
I do not remember my family.
These feelings, how do they
I cannot explain, but OCP sees them as obstacles.
And now you're afraid that they said...
Did they?
What you need to understand, especially now that I understand how... I think this is a good place to end this. I've got plenty to think about for now.
Yeah, just keep following the road.
But the road ends here.
What was that? Oh, you're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my god, what a lemon.
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue hazing. And he's an OCP stooge anyway.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murph?
That did not sound like fun.
It's not like he didn't deserve it.
You know that he runs to Becker with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right?
We're just looking out for you, Murph.
All right. The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from...
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send...
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the...
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I will...
Spike has proven to be talkative.
That's why I want you all to head to the city. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move.
I know someone versed...
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
The old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit.
Enough. Head downtown.
ROBOCOP! Over here! You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume. The OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat is... I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the... Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? What a slimy bastard. But, you know that I've always appreciated...
I am not involved in...
Well, let's not get too hasty. You can still show support for me. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twit for the top, RoboCop. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak.
RoboCop is getting a face-to-face with the old man himself? I tell him all about how
Shiny.
the OCP is fucking us over.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't say a
How are you feeling after the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, I want you to check one apartment. There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so...
Should I assume hostility?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make sure it comes tenement across the street. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
Smoking is dangerous, not to mention illegal.
I don't give a shit about either.
Then you must suffer the consequences.
No one in this country values independent thinkers anymore.
I'm sure I'm in the right place, but I can't see my FTO anywhere. Could I have his name, please? Over.
Sure thing. It's Officer Rat. He should be in one of the dumpsters. That's the only place he belongs, if you catch my drift. Over and out.
Hey,
Right.
Robo! Do the
So much for
robot
my field
dance!
training.
Watch and learn, young man.
You rock, Robo!
Officer Washington, I will be your field trainer for today. Requesting readiness.
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right. I might not really be...
If we live the way others want us to live, what kind of life would it be?
You're right. I want to be my own Officer Washington reporting for...
Good, you have your body armor on. Well done. What about the rest of your gear?
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty light?
Never part with it.
Good job. Preparation is the most important. So is knowing your surroundings. Are you familiar?
Isn't this the part of the city where it gets really busy like all...
Police!
I think that answers my question.
Please! I need your help!
Set the radio to my channel.
Roger that.
An officer needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaking voice.
Officers, thank God you're here.
When responding to a watch and learn, I am
Well, to tell you the truth...
The second thing is to reassure the victim. Madam, you do not need to be afraid anymore.
Yes, but it's not about...
The third thing is...
I'm quite familiar with the field training manual, so if you don't mind, I'll take over. Ma'am, could you please tell us what happened?
It's my cat, Fortune. He's missing.
Do you have any idea where...
The only place I can think of... I've also heard some ruckus coming from downstairs.
Is it okay for us to...
Yes,
Good luck down there. The cat has that name for a reason. He really brings fortune. So don't you come
Turn your
back without
flashlight
him.
on.
Right.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violators. It is good practice to hold the duty light away from your body.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
Clear. Clear. Hey, I think I just saw the cat. You think I should try to remove these planks?
Stand aside.
Gosh, you are strong, ain't you?
Let us get back on track.
Sure thing. What was that? Ah, man, I walked into a mess. And now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
When chasing a suspect, do not rush head first. Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being surprised. The fugitive has left a trail. This time, pace yourself. Do not get out of breath during a foot pursuit. You will need stamina to engage the fugitive later.
You're right. Oh, looks like he stopped by the spilled paint can.
Suspect might be intoxicated.
I used to know these kids who gave their cat stomach medicine to make it loopy.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse. Shh! I heard something. I think it's coming from the piano. That cat must be hiding inside. Let me lure it out.
Go ahead.
There it is! It's escaping! Darn it! It went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door. It's locked, but I can try to squeeze through that gap.
Go ahead.
Okay, here I go. It's actually not as bad as I thought. Cool. Now let me get that door open for you. Who'd have thunk that being small can actually have its advantages?
An eager police officer with a small build is worth twice as much as a big slacker. Good work, Officer Washington.
Thank you, sir. What was that? I'm afraid this time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. But where are you hiding? There he is. Oh gosh, Fortune. You look a mess. You think he's all right?
The cat is fine. You can take it back to its owner. I will clean up any remaining mess.
Okay, see you soon.
Shut my fucking hand up!
It's Washington.
read me?
Loud and clear. What is your status?
We've got a problem. I'm on the second floor and have a visual on multiple armed suspects entering our location. Most of them are heading your way, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Do not engage yet. Take your time and find the most advantageous location.
Got it.
Officer Washington,
Sir.
keep cool. I am coming up to have your back.
Glad to hear that, sir.
Stand there! I got him! I got him! I've been hit! Kill that freak!
I don't think I can hold him off for much longer, sir. We're in, pig. Nowhere to hide. Ah!
What is your status?
I'm hit.
Remain calm. I am here.
That was intense. I need a breather.
Officer Washington, your performance today was impressive.
Thank you, sir.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
See? I've told you that cat brings luck. Isn't this just wonderful?
It's Washington. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. What is your status?
We've got a problem. I'm on the second floor and have a visual on multiple armed suspects entering our location. Most of them are heading your way, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Do not engage yet. Take your time and find the most advantageous location.
Got it.
Officer Washington?
Sir.
Cool. I am coming up to have your back.
Glad to hear that, sir.
Take my fucking hand off!
I don't think I can hold him off for much longer, sir. We're in, pig. Nowhere to hide. Ah!
What is your status?
I'm hit.
Remain calm. I am here. Officer Washington, your
Thank you.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
See? I've told you that cat brings luck. Isn't this just wonderful?
Did some idiot confuse a courthouse with a bank again?
No, I heard one of the accused decided to defend himself, but I think he took things too literally.
I hate the day shift.
Can I toss a coin into the fountain?
Waste of money, honey. Someone will steal it before you make a wish.
Entering the fountain.
But I'm not even fully in, just my feet.
But you will have...
Daddy, what was that?
Go back to your room, sweetheart. It's just someone on the staircase.
So OCP is ordering you to break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them.
I assume there is more if you cannot store. I found a rental bill for a locker.
Make up your mind. First you let me go at the bank, and now, when I'm actually starting to figure out what the OCP scam... Do you want to help OCP avoid...
Show me your evidence, and I will make the culprits.
So far, you're just making my road to the goal. It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit with additional costs, it will lead to the illegal expulsion of thousands of people if you help.
Explain.
Not so fast. I need to be able to trust you. At the bank, you proved that you are more than just a tool programmed to obey OCP.
What is it that you...
Since you're here, I fully expect someone from OCP to go, and I need to protect what's inside. But there's a meeting I need to keep an eye on. Too much to...
I will not be involved in the smart...
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box from there. The one with the inscription bakery on the... The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. Call me once you...
I'm telling you, she was looking straight at me, like I was the only man on the planet.
I know. She's the reason I blew my paycheck.
They say we're in a record-breaking recession, but people are throwing away things that still work. Oh, this underwear looks almost new.
Leave me alone.
I bet you haven't ridden such a beast before.
You are committing an act...
Yeah, did the guy from the poster...
Compliance with the law. I have to...
You are suppressed...
Perhaps you have a hearing problem. The lady said no.
You're right. That is what she said, officer. I've got to check my hearing aid.
Thank you, Robo. That guy was giving me the creeps.
you like me? Are you a true environmentalist? Do you appreciate the majestic beauty of...
Man, it's ROBOCOP.
So what? We're just sitting here enjoying the moment. Nothing suspicious. Right, officer?
Shouldn't we give the fellas the signal?
We should just shut up and smile like the exemplary citizens that we are. Are you lost, officer? I can show you the exit if you want.
Trouble with the lock.
Seems that I forgot the key, but,
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
If you do not come quietly, I will not need any.
This is ours here! Don't just stand!
Get my freaking hand off!
Well, well, well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right. These things are supposed to go to Mr. Becker, I reckon.
What will interest Becker is in locker number 17. The contents of this box are none of OC.
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have not given us all the material.
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
You're late.
Sorry, I had to take a bus. Freaking OCP robots destroyed my car during that bank robbery.
So I'm guessing you have my stuff. Did OCP arrive at the party?
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much. Speaking of which, the box. There may be a bomb inside or the head of my sworn enemy.
If there is evidence of a crime, I would...
Police officer, in the box are my personal belongings. Letters. Remember, when you become too tough to hit directly, the scum will try to get to you.
I understand.
So we have even more. Once OCP takes care of my old document, you've helped them already, though. Ronnie's Grocery. Leave.
What do you mean, $1? It's $23.50.
I have Samantha's belongings.
Yes, and they did a number on a lot, but that's not a...